Here's an excerpt from the Art of Reggae Basic Theory course, Lesson 1. Please hit like, then subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit notifications, and then head over to artofreggae.com and sign up for your 7-day free trial. Okay, we're going to start at the very beginning, almost as if you have never seen a keyboard before. You'll notice that there's a recurring pattern of 2 black notes close together and 3 black notes close together. Okay, let's practice identifying a few of the same notes in different ranges on the piano. The bottom or leftmost note of the 2 black notes that are together is called D flat. In the pattern that has 3 black notes close together, let's single out the white note that's in between the leftmost black notes. That is the note G. Okay, let's identify the note that's just to the left of the 2 black notes that are close together. And that happens to be the infamous note C. It's the 4th C up from the left side of the keyboard or the lower sounding side of the keyboard, and therefore it's known as C4, but more commonly it's known as middle C. Okay, now I'm going to play every single note in between C4 or middle C and C5, the octave above that. And this is known as a chromatic scale. I'll explain this later, but each C that occurs on the keyboard sequentially, one after the other, is a distance called an octave. Let's talk about intervals, that is, the distance between one note to another. Here we are talking about a half step or a semitone, which is the smallest distance between 2 notes. Here are a bunch of half steps or semitones. Pay attention to the note names. Feel free to stop the video right here and identify some more semitones all over the keyboard. Okay, let's now take a look at the whole tone, or the whole step, sometimes called just a tone. This is made up of 2 semitones or 2 half steps. Here's a bunch of them. For practice, you can stop the video right here and identify some more whole tones all across the keyboard. The intervals of a half step or a semitone, or a full step or a full tone, are probably the most important intervals. I'll explain later. Now I'm going to play all the white notes in between middle C or C4 and C5. You'll notice that there are 7 notes and then it repeats with an 8th note. That is why when you go from one C to the next one above it, it's called an octave. There are 8 notes total. Check it out. I'm going to assign a number to each one of the white notes. This is a major scale, and the numbers correspond to the scale degree. Now let's go through all of the intervals. There are a few different ways of naming these intervals, but I'm going to go through the most commonly used ones. To do this, I'm going to use the number scheme that I just showed you. As you see, this lesson is for absolute beginners at the keyboard. You can watch the rest of it and complete the 7-lesson beginning theory course, and by the end, you'll be playing a couple of reggae tunes. Everything you learn can be applied to nearly any popular style of music. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, hit notifications, and then go to artofreggae.com and start your 7-day free trial.